Christmas is round the corner and I've been researching and designing new projects for the woodworking side of our business. So I'm using this old oak floorboard for this first project. It's pretty grotty. I'm going to start by cutting along the grooves, cut them out of the equation completely, glue it back together, and then we'll go from there.
These people can stare. I don't care about that. This is my pity party. I'm gonna cry all night and I'll flip the bird at the guy.
This is the second of two boards that I prepped overnight. So I'm going to declamp it, cut it in half and sand off the finish and then put it through the planer. I'll just show a quick clip of that and then we'll move on to the next stage.
I'll just do what I want. This is my pity party, pity party. If my highs are highs, my lows are low. You can blow off the thing to get back up. I'm not someone you should cheat on. 'Cause when I come back strong. Raise your glass to the sky. Let's toast to that.
So the board's all prepped. Took a lot longer than expected, actually, nearly 35 minutes to sand that down. That's how it looked before. That's how it is now. I've got to do that one later on. I've got a template for this next project. I've already started cutting it out. I need to cut out two of the larger hearts and one of the smaller one with the tab on. I'll do it off camera, trace it round, and then we'll cut it out on the bandsaw.
When I bought this bandsaw, I was told it had a new blade on it, and I just assumed it was a weak, not very good bandsaw. I put a new blade on it and took the time to learn how to set it up, and it's like chalk and cheese. It's absolutely fantastic. I refine the shape on the belt sander, and then I do a bit of hand sanding and knock all the corners off.
So I need a base for this, and where I've had to take so much off of this to get it cleaned up, I've decided that I'm going to use a bit of a different type of floorboard, still oak, but it's about twice as thick.
Having cut the base out, I'm now marking up the centre, drawing around where the tab will be so that I can drill it out and then cut it out on the scroll saw. If you don't have a scroll saw, you can use a chisel instead.
Okay, so what I've crudely done is cut out the square for the heart to fit in. I've made a channel down one side, I'll show you on the other camera. So I've made a channel down the one side, and then on the back I've created a groove for the wire to come out. And we'll assemble it now and then we'll put a finish on it. And you can cut on these copper lines with a pair of scissors to make it fit. So I think it's going to be about that one there.
Well, I ain't gonna holler before I really salvation, a quick fix remedy. You said I never could change. I thought I never could change. They said I never could change. Damn right, I never would. light on. Just leave the light on. Yeah, leave the light on.
I don't know how much of that you can see on camera. It's come up absolutely beautifully. I've put beeswax finish on it. I've inscribed it with "You Light Up My Life" from the laser. I don't know how much it would be worth. I would probably charge £25–30. I designed this myself, so I don't know, but it'd make a beautiful gift. I'm going to put the lights on and crack on with the next project. For the next project, we're going to use the offcut from the lamp. It's another template project. These are all available for free. Just comment plans in the comments section below. I'm going to cut this template out, put it onto this piece of wood, and then cut it out on the scroll saw. You can use a coping saw or your jigsaw. They'll be just fine. I'm just going to jump in here quickly. If you're enjoying the video, please don't forget to hit the like button. And if you would, please leave us a comment, anything, just let us know what you think of the products. It really helps us within YouTube, push the video and grow the channel. Thank you very much. So I've got my basic shape and I need a support at the back, and I don't want it to be wider than the actual guitar shape itself. So, and that's not too bad. That's too wide. That's off an old table. And that's actually a good match colour-wise. I think we use that. So we're going to set this miter saw to 30. We've done one at 30 in that direction. Now we want to do 30 in the other direction, and we want to go up 3 1/4 inches. So about 80 millimeters. And now I've got a piece of mahogany off of another old table that I picked up. I've drilled the hole out to, I think it's 10 or 12 mil, and I'm just going to cut this on the bandsaw now, and it's going to be a little accent for the front. You'll see what it does in a short while. And there we go, a nice little phone holder in the shape of a guitar. A couple of quick confessions. I've put that around the wrong way, so it's a left-handed guitar, and I had to knock the front off and reapply it. I'd got the back nice and level, only to find that the front was a little bit skewed, so I knocked that off and put it on. I'll probably redesign this. It's only a prototype, but I thought I'd show you anyway. And there we go, on to the next project. So I've got a different bit of floorboarding. It's a different type. It's 18 millimeters thick. I've already prepared it. I've cut down the grooves and glued it back together. And I have a template. We're going to do a bit of routing.
I used the laser to create this template. If anyone's interested, I'll do a video on making simple templates by hand.
So you can see we had some issues with the movement of the wood before I put the thing on, so I'll just round those edges nicely, and I think that's a nice sized dish actually.
I'm just doing this by eye. I really like the look and feel of something as if it's handmade, and I feel the imperfections, not the perfect lines, just give that feeling. I knock off all the edges on the inside and the outside of the rim, and then I get it ready for the finish.
Okay, so with the flocking done, I've laser engraved Best Dad into the top right hand corner. I'm aiming it at kids as a present for their dad for Christmas. You don't need to laser engrave anything on it. It stands as a perfectly nice present on its own, or you could put a handwritten card. I'll be aiming for around £15 for this, and as I say, it's just a piece of old floorboarding, so it's probably cost me about £1. So I'm happy with that. And yeah, on to the next one. So for the last project, I've got this piece of wood left over from the lamp build. I'm going to clean it up. I'm going to do that off camera. You don't need to see that. And then once we've done that, I'll start putting it together.
This turns out to be a lovely item. You want 2 pieces at 4 inches and 2 pieces at 5 inches. So there's 100mm and 125mm. And these boards are 4 inches or 100mm wide. I have a bit of a nightmare trying to get through this 20-year-old French oak floorboard with this 72mm or nearly 3-inch hole saw, but I get there in the end.
Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the 3-inch square pieces and I'm going to coat them in a walnut stain. And I want these to be really quite dark. So I'm going to put lots on. Let it soak right in, and I might even give it a second coat. And there we go, 4 wooden items that you can gift or sell. I absolutely love them. I'll give you some prices as we go. I specifically like these 3. This one is a variation of the 3-pot holder that I did a few weeks ago. I wanted it a higher ticket priced item and a bit more elegant, so that one's going to go for £15 on the store. The lamp I designed 2 weeks ago, I think I'm going to start that between £20 and £25 and see how we go. The camera phone holder, I designed that just 2 days ago, specifically for this video. Going to be £12 to £15, and we'll see what the uptake on that is like. The vanity tray are obviously very common, but I do sell quite a lot of these, and they're at £15. For more wooden projects that you can sell or to gift, check out this video right here.